Can't keep doing this.
Okay.
Okay, wait, postpone.
Okay, it's now on.
No.
It's totally now on.
Postpone because I should record it with mine too, so we should do it tomorrow.
No.
We're in the prime opportunity.
Okay, do I need to go
Okay.
to mine?
No.
11 p.m.
It won't be fresh
Wednesday,
tomorrow.
May 30th. Is that what it is, Beth? The 30th.
2007.
2007.
AD.
We are in.
A year of our Lord.
Our Lord. And we are in Will and Matthew's room in Rwanda.
Wait, can I go get my camera?
Sure, go ahead. And Will, this is our mission strip confessional, if you will. And today, spotlight, all eyes are on Will as he shares with us a interesting moment that we had this evening.
Yes.
That he had.
All right. We are at the boys' house. It is about time to go back to Kigali. I look outside. I see it is dark. I think, perhaps before we go to Kigali, I could attend to some unfinished business. Perhaps there is something I really should leave behind.
From his behind.
So I went out behind the boys' house. They have a row of doors on another small building behind the house. The door on the far right is a very important door for all of us. This is the door that contains the special hole. It was not easy to get into the door on the far right. I needed the assistance of one Matthew, a gracious companion. Oh!
He couldn't open it either.
Note to the audience, I have a very faulty memory. I feel that it was Matthew, but quite literally it was
It's
Beth.
me. Because they couldn't open it.
Awesome.
I managed
Beth to the rescue.
Beth wiggled and very skillfully opened the very tricky latch. Ow.
You're lucky she's here.
So
That's
lucky.
why God sent me.
So Matthew was standing watch for me because it was very dark inside the special room. The room was narrower than some that I've seen. The hole was of a decent size to give me a good chance of a good, clean deposit.
Business.
There were another interesting feature of the whole room, there were two wooden boards, a bit block-like, where one would squat, and it certainly added a certain precarious quality to the experience. I think it's a fancy touch to have the little steps on either side of the hole. I think that's a sign of moving up in the world to have the little boards there. I think it's a fancy touch. And so I placed my feet on the boards. I went about taking care of some important things. It was very dark, so I said, Matthew, I need to have the door open, and I need you to stand between me and...
And the public.
I need Matthew to stand between me and the door of the house and the courtyard where people could walk, and I need you to block me from view. So that was going all right. Then, if I recall correctly, people were coming, and I said, Matthew, new plan. I'll finish this up in the pitch dark. So I continued on my way. There came a moment in time when I needed some light. I needed to shine a little light on the subject. So Matthew opened the door, and I stood up, and my pants were around my feet as it were, and much to my surprise, one of our young friends who lives here in Rwanda came over to see if I was lonesome or needed some encouragement, and he stood very close to me and gave me a big grin and a wave, and I probably squealed and said, Matthew, shut the door. I'll do the best I can in the darkness. And soon after that, another of our young friends graciously came and turned on the light. I'm glad to know that there's a light. This is an important topic. And I didn't have any gastrointestinal rumba or conga or ballroom. There was no dancing of the stomach on the way back to the valley. So the adventure was worth it.
Thanks for the wonderful story. We're gonna go ahead and say goodnight,
Good
and
night.
we'll, and we'll share more from the adventures of Team Rwanda 2007.
Buenos dias.
Good.
Buenas noches.
Bunnies?
Buenos noches. Good night.
And good night.